And the stuff that was written by them I think is important because interpreting other people's stuff is harder sometimes I think than when you come up with something. But we have a couple of people to set up. Next scene is Bus Driver, Russian Bus Driver. And it was written by Olivia. And before that, as they set up, we're going to have Preston come out and tell a joke. Preston?
What's the difference between a rider and an elevator? An elevator can raise a child.
And now we have Audrey. She's got a joke for us. Oh, Amanda's got a joke.
So a baby still walked into a club.
Oh. And now Audrey has a joke.
A United Way officer realized that they had not received a donation from the city's most successful lawyer. So the person in charge of contributions called him to see if he could persuade him into making a contribution. And he said, "Our research shows that you make an annual income of up to $500,000 a year, and you don't give any of it to charity. Don't you want to give back to your community in some way?" The lawyer mulled this over for a minute. Then he said, "First, did your research show that my mother is dying from a long illness, and her medical bills are several times her annual income?" Embarrassed, the United Way rep said, no. And then the lawyer continued, "Or that my brother is a disabled veteran, is blind, is confined to a wheelchair?" Stricken, the United Way officers tried to stammer out an apology, but the lawyer interrupted him and said, "Or that my sister's husband died in a traffic accident and was left penniless with 3 children?" Beaten, the United Way officer said, "I had no idea." Since the lawyer was on a roll, he decided to interrupt him again and said, "So if I don't give any money to them, why should I give some to you?"
This is Russian Bus Driver, again written by Olivia Shane, who is the Russian bus driver.
I, Russian bus driver, slowly take America. I infiltrate systems, learn what Americans know, gain knowledge. In future time, the Russians dominate US.
Hey, bitch, stop talking to yourself and drive to the shore already.
She refers me, bus driver. Bitch, another word meaning bus driver? I learned what Americans use. However, I learned much soon.
Yeah. Stop harming yourself and move it. And while you're at it, can you put up the air conditioning? I'm sweating like a fat person on The Biggest Loser.
No air conditioning. True, these Americans.
I'm out of here. Now let's just go white trash.
Why you cry?
It's just that everyone always makes fun of me because I'm blonde. And it's not fair. No one ever takes me seriously. All people do is make fun of me. I mean, I have to be Paris Hilton's BFF. Or unofficial Miley Cyrus groupie. I made me want to be president someday. The White House is like coolness. You know, something that actually matters.
White House is coolness? Perhaps alternate saying the Capitol?
Are you even listening to me? Hello? Hello? Oh my God, she has hearing loss. Can you hear me now?
I hear you. I don't care what you Americans say.
You weren't even listening. You're such a lazy Mexican.
I Russian.
You're not Russian anywhere. This bus has been in park the entire time, Scooby-Doo. Doors that way.
How could you like Spock better? Kirk is the captain for a reason.
Spock is half human, half Vulcan. How is that not amazing?
What is boy saying? I barely hear them.
What if Spock and Kirk were fused together?
You mean both people as one?
Something human fusion? Is that what these boys say?
That would create.
Yes. Spurk.
Spark. Human fusion equals spark?
That would be so cool.
The spark is in the coolness?
Oh, this is our stop.
I can't wait to tell the guys at the sanctum.
Shh. Never talk about the sanctum outside of the sanctum.
Dude, we just played Dungeons and Dragons. There's nothing secret about that.
Girls don't like that stuff. All right. We don't want girls to know that stuff. They don't dig that crap.
Not even sure what that driver is.
I hear you. Out now. I learned much. I think I'm ready for next step in the plan.
Yes, Mr. President, listen, I'll call you back. I'm getting on the bus right now. All right, bye. The next occupies the Congress building.
Holy Vladimir, this is a sign. You and President work together, yes?
Yeah, kinda.
I, bitch, make you take me to the coolness so I see the stroke.
And scene.